The storm on planet Varel 9 hit like a monster made of ice and light. Lightning cracked across the violet sky as Sergeant Leon Hale ran through the sinking mud, breathing hard, gripping his small plasma torch like it was his last hope. His dropship had crashed just minutes ago, and now he was alone, no team, no signal, no help. The wind howled. The forest around him moved like living shadows. And something large, something heavy, was walking nearby. Leon froze. Boom. 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 Each step shook the ground. Trees trembled. A deep humming sound traveled through the air, like a growl mixed with a heartbeat. Leon swallowed hard. This planet was supposed to be empty, he whispered to himself. But nothing about this place felt empty. Suddenly, the glowing mist in front of him split apart. A giant figure moved behind it, tall, strong, and wrapped in silver armor that reflected every flash of lightning. Leon stepped backward. And then, she appeared. An 8-foot-tall alien woman stepped out of the mist, blue skin, silver eyes, long white hair tied behind her back, and a body built like a warrior queen. Her armor was carved with symbols glowing faintly. She tilted her head down at him. Leon had seen alien species before, but nothing like her. She was massive compared to him, and yet strangely graceful. Her voice was deep, soft, and dangerous. "You're far too small for my species," she whispered, her silver eyes scanning him from head to toe. "And yet you dare walk alone in our sacred forest." Leon's heart pounded. He raised the plasma torch like a weapon. "Stay back." Lightning flashed. The giantess didn't move. Instead, she lowered her face just close enough for Leon to feel her cold breath. "Put that down, human. If I wished to break you, I could do it before you blink." Her tone wasn't a threat. It was simply the truth. But instead of harming him, she stepped back and studied him more carefully. "Your ship fell from the sky," she said. "The ground spoke of it. The storm answered it. Why have you come here?" Leon lowered the torch slowly. "I didn't come by choice. I crashed. I'm just trying to survive." The giantess blinked. Her expression softened, but only a little. "You are alone," she observed. "And very fragile." Another lightning strike hit a tree behind Leon, and the force threw him forward. Suddenly, strong hands caught him, hands large enough to hold his entire torso easily. Her touch was surprisingly gentle. "You bleed," she said. "Your kind bleeds too easily." Leon breathed heavily. Who are you?" The giantess looked up at the sky like she was remembering something painful. "My name is the Lara, protector of the Varelian temple. This forest is ours. No outsider has walked here for hundreds of years." Leon tried to stand, but his leg burned with pain. The Lara noticed immediately. "You cannot walk," she said. "The storm will not stop. You will not live long if you stay here." Leon clenched his teeth. "I'll manage." She let out a soft, amused breath. Such bold words from someone who fits inside one of my hands. But there was no insult in her tone, just curiosity. And then the sound came again. Boom. 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 But this time, it wasn't her. Thalara's eyes widened. "Hide," she whispered. Before Leon could ask why, she grabbed him carefully, but fast, and pressed him against her armor-covered chest, shielding him with her huge body. "Do not speak," she whispered into his ear. Leon's heart raced as he heard something enormous moving behind the trees, bigger than the Lara, heavier, and angry. A roar tore through the storm, shaking leaves and branches. Leon gripped her armor. "What is that?" "A Vorak beast," she whispered. "A creature born from lightning and rage. It hunts anything warm-blooded." A second roar, closer this time, made the ground vibrate. The Lara looked down at Leon, her face serious. "You will not survive if I leave you," she said. And without waiting for his answer, she lifted him fully into her arms, effortless, like picking up a child. "This is not how I imagined touching a human," she muttered, almost annoyed. "But your life is small, and it would be dishonorable to waste it. Another massive roar. The Lara didn't wait. She ran. Her long strides tore across the forest floor. Lightning flashed above them as she carried Leon through twisting paths and ancient stone ruins. Leon held on tightly, his heart hammering from both the speed and the danger. After a minute, she slowed and looked over her shoulder. The beast wasn't following. "Good," she whispered, lowering Leon gently near a stone wall. "We have a moment." Leon tried to stand, but pain shot through his leg again. The Lara noticed instantly. "You are hurt," she said. "Your size makes your bones weak." Leon frowned. "My bones are not weak." She raised an eyebrow. "Human bones compared to Varelian bones?" "Yes, they are weak." Leon almost laughed, despite the situation. "You really don't hold back, do you?" "I speak truth," she said simply. "It is the only thing that keeps us alive on this world." She knelt beside him, her huge frame blocking the rain. Lightning lit her face, strong, fierce, and strangely protective. For a moment, Leon felt safe. Then her eyes narrowed. She touched the ground with her fingers. "He is coming," she said. "We must move again." Leon struggled to speak. "Why are you helping me?" The Lara looked at him with an expression he couldn't read. "Because you are small, but you are also brave. And my people respect bravery." Another roar exploded through the forest. The Lara didn't wait. She picked Leon up again. "This time," she said, "hold on tighter." He did. She sprinted toward a huge stone arch half buried in vines. The beast roared behind them, closer, crashing through trees like they were sticks. The storm reached its peak. Lightning struck everywhere, blinding flashes, deafening cracks. The Lara reached the stone arch and whispered something in her language. The runes carved into the pillars glowed bright blue. A hidden doorway opened. Leon stared in shock. "You have ancient tech?" "Our ancestors built wonders," she said. "But they trusted only those with strength and honor." She stepped into the glowing tunnel, carrying him carefully. The doorway closed behind them. Silence filled the air. Leon exhaled. "We're safe?" "For now," she said. "The Vorak beast cannot enter sacred ground." Leon finally relaxed in her arms. The Lara looked down at him with a calm, steady gaze. "You surprised me, human," she said. Many would have cried or begged. "You stood your ground." Leon met her eyes. "I didn't have much choice." She smirked. "Bravery is still bravery, even when forced." She set him down gently on a stone platform. Strange blue lights hovered in the air like floating fireflies. "This place will heal you," she said. "But you must rest." Leon watched her walk to the center of the chamber. Her silhouette was tall, powerful, and almost regal. "The Lara," he called softly. She turned. "Why did you really save me?" For the first time, her expression softened, not warrior, not protector, something else. "Because," she said slowly, "your small size is not weakness. It is potential. And I have never seen a human up close before." She stepped closer, lowering her face until she was eye level with him. "And perhaps," she whispered, "I do not want the first human I meet to die in fear." Leon felt a strange warmth in his chest. Outside, the storm roared. Inside, the giantess watched over him like a guardian. He smiled. "Then I guess I owe you my life." The Lara tilted her head. "You owe me nothing. But you may repay me, by telling me about your world once you can walk again." Leon nodded. "Deal." The lights in the chamber glowed brighter. The forest outside rumbled. And deep in the tunnels, the Lara stood beside him, 8 feet of strength, mystery, and silent protection, watching the small human who had crashed into her sacred world. And for the first time in years, she was curious.